Hi guys, it's your Pop-Tart Ashley, and I'm coming to you with another video today. 5 successful things, essential things that you should know to become a very successful yoga teacher. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, hit the bell to know when I post new videos. I'm trying to get into a habit of posting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I would say I'm a fairly new yoga instructor. I've only been teaching since about September and actually getting paid to do it. So I'd say I'm very new to this field. I've done a lot of volunteer teaching and it's taught me a lot. I've gotten a lot of good feedback and I've, turned it over, and now I can make a revenue and make it a lifestyle here. There's always growing and enhancing you can do with yoga because it's an ever learning path you could take. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's ever changing. There's different, if you become so proficient in one practice, there's a different style you can try. There's focusing on the mind, the body, and the soul. If you really just focus on it and the physical, maybe try doing mental, this really could go on here. I have 5 pretty straightforward tips I like to share with you to get you on the right track. Number 5, let's go backwards. You want to get yourself a yoga guru, and what I mean by that is somebody that is a little bit older than you or has a little bit more experience in the yoga culture and community. That person may even have their own studio and may be a very successful person. You want to make a friendship with that person and share some concerns, problems you may have, or things just to kind of get yourself on the right track, get your foot in the door in some studios. And even if this guru, they may have their own studio where you kind of get your foot in the door, they may even let you teach out of their studio. So that would be like an awesome perk to have, and you can come back to this person because they're very knowledgeable in the field. They can help you with anything and everything, pretty much any questions that you may have, because they probably already been through it. So it's always good to have that resource there. Number 4, practice, practice, practice. Get your own practice going and try to maintain a schedule with that. So allowing yourself to have your own personal practice every week. It can be once a week, maybe twice a week, but just to keep your ideas fresh, and just to keep expanding and trying new things and deciding how you want to take it into your classrooms. Number 3, you want to have yoga cards. This focuses yoga cards, and you want to have a yoga book. So I'm going to go over the yoga cards first. I got these off of Amazon. I'll see if I can leave a link in the description here. They're like $30, but they're really helpful cards as a new instructor. I recently got these, so I haven't played with them much, but they have their own like little flows on it. See, all the cards are numbered, and you can try a different kind of workout. So this one's firm and tone yoga, and it has all the cards, and the cards are color coordinated. So you would line up the cards in order, in the order that it is on that little sheet of paper there, and then it kind of spices up your class. These cards are really awesome though, because they have how you should look in the posture, and then they have cues on the back you can try, and different parts of the body that it works. So these are really helpful when you're reaching for what to say next, like, oh, you should be feeling it in your hamstrings and blah blah blah, you know what I mean? So that's awesome. This book, any notebook will do, but I just kind of jazzed mine up. I've had this book maybe 2 years now, a year or 2 years, but I'm always writing in different flows, new things I learn. It's really just filled with everything yoga related, hence why it just says yoga on it. Ideas and things I come up with, because I want to continue my practice and get the most knowledge I can out of yoga, because it's really amazing when you really get into this. This is really helpful though when you have like a brain fart in the middle of class and you're in the middle of your flow, and then your mind just spaces out and you can't remember how to get on track. You just have that book opened out, and then you find your spot and continue your class like nothing happened. So yoga tip. Number 2, good advertisement. You want to spread the word about your classes, get people really interested so they want to come to your class. So good advertisement, nice flyers, really bright and colorful. Use all your social media platforms. I have a YouTube page, a Facebook. It's all in the description below, but just to give you guys ideas, and maybe make yourself a website. Maybe if you have a friend that is really good with graphic design and stuff like that. They can help you with that. And just word of mouth. If you get a lot of people talking about your class and how great you are as a person, it really, you know, builds up. It really helps build up so you can get kind of a following going, so then people keep coming to your classes and you have good turnouts, and then eventually you go from like 3 participants to 20. You see what I mean? So really get that word of mouth going. And number 1, the last and final tip I have for you: continue your education, whether it be reading a book, going online, talking to somebody, or even taking a workshop. Reading always expands your knowledge. Whenever I read the books required for my classes, I highlight, I write stuff down, I take lots of notes. My neighbors are really noisy out there. I go online if I have trouble and I want to make a flow for hip flexors and I'm struggling because somebody's like, I'm really tight, can you do a practice for hip flexors? And I said, oh yeah, sure. So I'll go online, I'll look it up, and I'll write it down in my notebook, and then I'll bring my notebook to class. So, you know, I can reference it. You're pleasing people, because then they'll come back to you after and like, thank you so much for, you know, making a personal practice for me, but it benefited everybody in the class, because now everybody's like, oh, that felt so good on my hip flexors, you know what I mean? So yeah, just keep continuing your education, and workshops are really fun. If you ever take a workshop, take like a prenatal one, aromatherapy, learn how to work with essential oils, and then maybe even host your own workshop, you know, get the confidence and the knowledge to, you know, be ready to do that. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it educated you a little bit, gave you some insight and some thoughts of what to consider to become a yoga teacher, and things, you know, just to remember every day. Please like and subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get in the habit of posting videos Tuesdays and Thursdays, so be on the lookout. I usually post my thumbnails a day ahead of time, and my videos always go up at 9:30. So we'll see you guys in my next video. Peace, love, Shanti.